Alright, hello, my name is Ryan Nelson. I'm the Oklahoma chapter coordinator of the Zeitgeist movement. So why do I advocate the Zeitgeist movement and the Venus Project? I could probably sum it up in 2 points. I'll keep it short. The first point is just the way things are right now with the amount of murder and chaos, the amount of suffering, and just utter destruction of the environment and civilization and our humanity. It's just recognizing and understanding what's happening out in the world right now. It's quite obvious that we need change, and we need to change to something much better, much more effective, and radically different than what we have right now, because it's been proven time and time again throughout history that this system that we're in now, and all of its variations, free market capitalism, socialism, it does not work. Any money-based, fractional reserve banking-based, anything that places value on something that has no physical reference is not going to work in the long term. And it's nothing. I think this is just a process, a gradual evolution in social dynamics and social evolution, and that we're trying things out, we're finding what works and what doesn't, and that's the whole point in making this mistake. It's not a bad thing. Well, it is. The things that are happening as a result are bad, but now we know that this system does not work. The monetary system does not work and cannot work. And we understand that now. A lot of us, especially those watching this right now, understand that this does not work and we need change. The second point is that a resource-based economy, as it's been presented, very logical, step-by-step, very straightforward, no crazy banking terminology, there's really no confusion in understanding it. You can explain this concept to a first grader, and because it's just straightforward. It's basically, if you sat down, just as Peter uses it as an example, if we found a planet that was not inhabited by humans, there's no civilization as we know it right now, what would we do? And so we need to basically hit the restart button in terms of how we manage the world, how we conduct human affairs in terms of resource acquisition and allocation. And we need to completely from the ground up redesign how we do things, how we conduct ourselves on this planet. And that's exactly what a resource-based economy does. That's exactly what Jacques has been saying. By using the understandings that we, throughout history, through social sciences, have found out through trial and error, through experiments, through research and observation, we now know what works. We know how society works. We know how the repercussions, the results that this system has on the psychological aspects of the human being. And so the resource-based economy compared to the system we have now is just, it makes just the whole charade that this system is, and saying that it's free and that it's a democracy and that it's fair and that it's equal, that we live in an equal society. When you think of it, when you understand how the system works and what it has done over the past few years, it's a joke. It's not even funny how much of a sham it is when people parade around talking about how the United States is the freest country in the world, how it's the happiest, how it's the greatest, best place to live. And as Jacques has said many times, these people have never been around the world. These people have never been to Italy, England, Canada, Mexico, what have you. And, you know, a resource-based economy, it's just think about it. Just think about it. And although it has not been put in practice, it doesn't take away the fact that it fits, that it makes sense, and that it should be tried, just to give it a chance. And I guarantee that there is a very high probability of it succeeding. And that's our goal, and that's why I advocate the Zeitgeist movement and the Venus Project, because this will change history. This will be the point. This is the turning point right now. Those of you guys watching right now, those of us in this movement, we're writing history. We are at the front lines of a revolution, and not of guns, not of uprisings and riots and overthrows of governments. We're using this. We're thinking. If you're thinking, you're winning. And this is a revolution and an evolution of the mind, because evolution does not just take place in the physical form. It's mental evolution. And we are pushing society forward. We're moving forward, as the new film is entitled. So, why do I advocate the movement? Because it is the next step. It is the future. It is what we need. It's not that we just want a resource-based economy just for the hell of it. We need it. And we're in very dire circumstances because we're heading towards the point of no return. And this is what needs to be done if we wish to continue civilization as we know it today. You know, if we wish to have a better and brighter future for our children and our grandchildren, this is what the planet needs. It's no longer a choice. This is the only option. And that's why I advocate the Zeitgeist movement.